That's one lucky rabbit. I didn't bring the other arrow. I'll give him another year.
Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll let you down. You can't tame me.
All right, it's opening day. It's crazy. New year. Good luck to everybody. Last year was a pretty good year for us. We're hoping we have the same results this year. Maybe, hopefully better. Hopefully we get an elk tag this year or something. But yeah, I'm heading out to one of the spots I haven't been to since last January. So it's super windy today, so I have no idea what it's gonna be like today at all. And I haven't been into that spot since last January, so it's been a whole year since I've been in there, so anything's possible there. But yeah, good luck to everybody. If you guys, this whole month, if you guys shoot something or you guys knock something down, feel free to send it to us on Instagram or Facebook, and we will post you guys. Like, just send it to us and tell us how far you shot it. You don't have to tell us a unit, because we don't care about that. Just tell us how far you shot, and then like you can tell us the story. We can post the story as well. But yeah, that's what we'll do. So if you guys harvest anything, feel free to send it to us, and we'll post you guys. We'll share it with everybody that follows us and everything. And don't forget about the giveaway. The giveaway ends on the 31st, so don't forget about that. There's a bunch of stuff. We listed a bunch of stuff. There might be other stuff too that might randomly pop up too, but not sure yet. But definitely the stuff that we did post, you are getting. So make sure you don't forget about the giveaway. All right, guys, stay tuned. So I parked in a spot, and I was about to get out. It is super, super windy. I look up, and there's a freaking buck just standing right in front of me. It's an old, funky looking buck. I'm definitely willing to take him, but he's only like maybe 150 yards from my truck. Holy crap. That's a good way to start a morning, huh? I mean, the wind's good. I can probably sneak in a little bit closer, but he's only with one doe that I can see. I can probably get in front of him too. I know, we'll see. Stay tuned. Well, that didn't go as planned. As soon as I stepped out of the truck, he looked up at me and was like, yeah, I'm not gonna stay. He took off. But he's only got one doe, so I'm gonna swoop around and go to the back side of this mountain that he was on. See if I can find him on that side, because like on that side there's less wind too, because of the way the wind is blowing. But we'll see what happens. That was funny. I was looking at Onyx and everything to see where I'm gonna go, and then I look up and there's a buck right there. You couldn't ask for a better morning already. Even though how windy it is, you cannot ask for a better morning. So I'm gonna drive around, see if I can glass him up. If not, I'll probably go further in, a lot further in. But they were moving surprisingly in this wind. It's like 20-mile-an-hour winds, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm gonna give you you guys an update. So I drove around, started glassing, and then didn't find them. So I came into this other spot and then ran into a couple guys. They said they haven't seen anything, and then this storm came through, so been sitting in the truck for a while, and then just got out and started glassing, and it's so hard to glass in this wind. It is like super windy, so the sun's barely starting to peek out right now. I did see one doe. It was a coos deer, so they're up and moving. It's just really hard to freaking try to glass because of the wind. It's just like right in your face, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna drive down to another glassing knob and then glass from there, because right here I didn't see anything, so we'll see what happens. Right, so it's already the evening. Haven't been seeing much at all. I mean, seen a few does, but as I was driving out, that's when I saw the does. And I saw a small coos buck. So I came to one of my spots where it's like super flat, and usually when I coyote call, I'll end up running into some bucks and stuff. So I decided just to walk and just wait in the middle. So as I was walking in, I ended up jumping like a little forky. So I mean, they're in here. You just gotta be in here before they start bedding down, cause like it is so thick. But I'm gonna head back to the truck and go to a little knob and probably glass for some whitetail. But yeah, it just sucks trying to hunt in the wind, because you can't really do anything. You can't see anything, nothing. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so let me give you guys a little rundown on what just happened. So I saw this buck off the side of the road going into an area, and then I just took a quick little video of him just to like get a video. He didn't seem that big. He's young because he just stood there at like 35 yards from me. And then he turned, and I was like, oh dang, he's a cool looking 3. He had like really deep forks on his right side. So he starts running away, and then I'm sitting there. I start glassing, like watching him, and then he just beds down. I was like, oh, game on. Grab the stuff, and I start making my move. I did this big old loop because I had to get the wind right. I start coming up, and once I started coming up, I hear a side-by-side right behind me, and the buck stands up. I was gonna range him. He starts turning. He's probably like 80 yards from me. Turns, starts running. I stop him, try to get closer and closer, and then he's gone. I mean, couldn't ask for a better day. I was on bucks today. I didn't get a shot off. I met a really cool guy. He said that he was willing to help me out if I ever like do kill one here. He's always out here, so it was pretty cool. He had his daughter out here. I can't wait to bring my daughter out. So tomorrow's another day. Evelyn should be coming with me, so we're gonna see what happens. So stay tuned. Alright, so it's day 2. I have Evelyn with me. She's behind the camera. Dropped the baby off at my parents' house. So it's really nice today because it's actually calm. Ran into a guy that said that he saw that same buck yesterday, that old one. But I'm gonna drive into the glassing knob, and then we're just gonna sit and glass. Hopefully we can pick something up, make a stock today. Evelyn's only gonna be with me half a day. So yeah, stay tuned.
Did you see anything?
I saw one buck. There's a small little whitetail.
Ooh.
There's nothing moving. Saw one buck, one doe. He was pushing a doe surprisingly. And then I saw 2 coos deer over here. So I'm gonna drive up,
come around, and then we're gonna go to the other side. See what's on the other side.
Okay.
It's cold. It's really cold. But I mean, he was a cool looking buck. Next year he'd be a really good buck. But we'll see. Oh yeah, there's more behind her. Alright. So this morning, it wasn't as eventful as I thought it would be. I did see one buck. It was a cool looking coos deer, but I still wouldn't have gone for it. But I saw a lot of does. That's about it. So right now, I was glassing the hills and literally nothing is moving. The wind's starting to pick up, so I'm gonna drive to the other side to see if I can glass from that side, because the way the wind is going, it'll be out of the wind. So hopefully I see something, make this day worth it, at least get one stalk in, because it's crazy how today was better weather conditions and I haven't seen a buck worth stalking. But yesterday, with the weather the way it was, I had 3 stalks. So we'll see what happens. First buck of the evening. So that's the end of day 2. I did see one buck, one little coos buck, and that's it. That's all I saw in the evening for like glassing and everything. I'm driving out now, so I don't know when I'll be able to come back out, but I know on the weekends I should be able to come out every weekend. So I might try a whole different unit this upcoming weekend. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some more footage for you guys, because I mean, first 2 days kind of sucked, but it's all good. We'll get in on them. The rut hasn't kicked off yet. Once it does, it's game on. Stay tuned. All right, so I just got out of work and been glassing for a little while. So far I've seen one doe, and then I just glassed up about 5 or 6 or so, but they're moving pretty fast, so hopefully there's a buck chasing them. They're pretty far, so I'm on a time limit anyways. Unless the buck is like super big, then I might go, but if not, I'm just gonna stay right here and start glassing all of this spot, and then probably hike out, because I'm pretty far back. So we'll see what happens. All right, so finally got a buck. I just don't know how big he is. I can only see main beams, and he's behind a Palo Verde tree, so there's only one doe with him that I can see. So I'm just gonna wait until he walks out to see how big he is, and then I'm probably gonna make a stalk. At least I got a deer. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's a smaller buck with them. Sweet. So I was looking at those deer, and one's like a spike or a small forky, and the other one's like a bigger forky. I'm gonna get a closer look. Hopefully, there's a lot of deer on that hillside, so hopefully there's like a bigger buck lower. But I'm gonna make my way over there, and the smaller bucks keep fighting, so it'd be pretty cool to catch that on film too. But we'll see what happens. I might have to take a shot at that buck right there. So that one forky, he's pretty cool looking. I'm a sucker for forkies. Might have to take a shot. I'm 93 yards from the
a stalk in on that buck. I still have him right here. He's staring right at me. Got 146 yards. I would have had him at freaking 63 yards. But I totally forgot about the does to the right of me. I'm gonna go back and grab my pack, go down and start hiking out because it's already getting dark. I mean, put a stalk on a cool looking forky. First stalk right after work. So, I mean, they're with those. Finally got in on a buck. That's freaking cool. So, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.